It's a good news kind of day. A two-time All-American, the number one overall player in the transfer portal according to Softball America, LSU transfer Sydney Berzon has picked Oklahoma. OU lands the best pitcher and currently the best player available in the transfer portal. Huge news as we already look ahead to OU's 2026 season. They seemingly get the ace with the veteran experience, the SEC experience, the pitcher that you were looking for this transfer portal cycle. Wow. Big news. Patty Gasso says that they're not going to take a lot of names in the transfer portal. They're going to be very selective, and this is a name from the moment she entered the transfer portal. This is a name that you wanted because she checks every single box. Again, I think it's important for this pitching staff next year to have that veteran presence. Yes, they've got some nice talent coming back. They've got some nice talent coming in, but you need somebody that's done it on the big stage before and in big games. Sydney Berzon is seemingly that pitcher. No, maybe she hasn't pitched in Oklahoma City, but she's pitched in plenty of big games against SEC opponents. So let's talk about her. 1 year of eligibility remaining, which we'll get more on that. But again, the SEC experience, the veteran that you need. She visited Thursday night to Oklahoma. Patty Gasso sends out the Go Boomer tweet on Friday afternoon. Big deal. Big deal. Two-time All-American, like I said. She actually started 13-0 in 2025, which was the best start in program history. On the year, Sydney Berzon was 18-8 with a 2.46 ERA, 19 complete games, 6 shutouts, and 2 saves for the LSU Tigers. Her career at LSU, 52-25 with a 2.02 ERA. And we did see Sydney Berzon, if you remember OU's first game in the SEC softball tournament in Athens, she started, she pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, and gave up 5 hits. Yes, she did lose 4 of her last 5 starts of the season, but I think we all know what type of player OU is getting here. She's got very good stuff, and now she's going to be in the best situation that she's been in her entire collegiate career. And again, there's a lot of things to get excited about. You just mentioned the accolades that she's had, how highly thought of she is compared to all of the other transfer portal players that are available right now. But when you think about the situation that she's coming into, you almost pencil in her immediately as kind of, the front runner to be the ace next year. And all the good things that she's done at LSU, you all of a sudden get really excited and say, well, what can she accomplish at OU in this situation? With Gene Rocha and with the defense that I think is going to be elite behind her in 2026. Because we've seen other pitchers in the past be good elsewhere, but then come to Oklahoma with Gene Rocha and just with the environment that they're surrounded by and really turn it up to another level. Kelly Maxwell is a perfect example of that. A very good pitcher for Oklahoma State, but she comes to Oklahoma, she ends up playing the best softball of her career, and she ends up being most outstanding player. I think Sam Landry is a great example of that, right? She looked like a much better pitcher 1 year at Oklahoma with what was surrounding her, what was coaching her, than she did at Louisiana under Jerry Glasgow. So it's exciting. It's fun. She's going to have an amazing defense behind her. She had really good players around her at LSU, but she hasn't had the supporting cast like she's going to have at Oklahoma for her final year of eligibility. And hey, why did ultimately Sydney Berzon pick Oklahoma? Well, they got beat out in a regional this year. This is her final time to get after it in college softball. I'm sure she's like several other players and wants a chance to win a national championship. And if you're a pitcher that's out there right now and your ultimate goal is, hey, I want to win a championship. No, OU's not in the championship series right now. The title's going to go to Texas or Texas Tech. But Sydney Berzon's going to have a real chance to win a national championship at OU in 2026. So I'm really excited about this. I'm sure you guys are really excited about this one as well. You should be. It's a big get, and I think it's an important get. And I think that this get kind of sets you up for the rest of your transfer portal pursuits. What do they go after right now? Do they go after another arm? Potentially. Do they go after another position player? Potentially. I know that some of you still want them to pursue a catcher. Well, if you want to go pursue a catcher, how about you say, well, you're going to be able to catch Sydney Berzon, who's a two-time All-American and the best player available in the portal according to Softball America. So she just kind of really sets things up for you. And I think, in a way, she's even more of a recruiting pitch to potential players out there. Like, clearly, Oklahoma sells itself right now. The track record, the fan base, the facilities, the coaches, the championships, the 2026 season. Like, OU's got so much to sell right now, more than any other program in the country. But when you factor, like, hey, I mean, we got really good talent coming back. We got really good talent coming in. But kind of the anchor of our pitching staff, that veteran presence that we need in the circle, Sydney Berzon, makes this place maybe even a little bit more attractive. So, I'm good. I think that this is great. And you can go back down the list and look start for start that Berzon had this past year. She got a couple of wins against Florida in the regular season. She won at Texas in the regular season. She beat Alabama a couple of times in the regular season. And no, LSU did not have the run that they were hoping for in the postseason. But this is a player where I think it's fair to say that whatever good that she's done up to this point and how well she's performed up to this point, given the recent track record of what transfer portal pitchers have done here, I think it's fair to have the hopes and maybe even the expectations that Berzon could have the best season of her collegiate career. And that's saying a lot. And if that's what happens, if she truly has the best season in her collegiate career, then she's got a chance to be exactly what Oklahoma needs in the circle in 2026, which, like I said, is that veteran presence. And don't overlook that SEC experience as well, because you're going to get other good players, and you're going to get other good players that are probably outside the SEC. But seeing as I think it's the most difficult league, I believe most people believe the SEC is the most difficult league, I think it's very valuable of having success in this conference. No, I don't think that you have to have success in the SEC previous to have immediate success in this conference. But she's seen Texas, she's seen Alabama, she's seen Florida, she's seen Arkansas. Like, she knows what to expect in a lot of these road venues, and she knows what to expect from a lot of these lineups. A lot of these hitters that are coming back in the conference next year, she's going to have some real familiarity with those lineups. And yes, you could say, well, they're going to have some real familiarity with her as well. But I'll just go back and say that I think that she's going to have a chance to have her best season yet playing college softball. And that's fun to think about, and you can call that a hot take if you want, but I look at OU's recent track record and success with transfer portal pitchers especially and say, hey, I definitely think that there's a chance that could happen. But this is the pitcher that you wanted right here. And yes, there are other good pitchers out there, and we'll see what OU does there. But they wanted Sydney Berzon. They got Sydney Berzon. She visited on Thursday night, and it is a big, 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 big get. And I don't think I have to talk to any of you about getting excited about this get, but this is a big moment for OU in the transfer portal class for sure, because I like the offense. I like the defense. I think I'm going to like just the overall depth of the pitching staff more. But who's that ace going to be? That was my biggest question hours after OU was eliminated in the 2025 season. Looking ahead to 2026, all right, what's the biggest question mark? Well, to me, who's going to fill the role of Sam Landry? Who's going to be the ace? And we got a long time to even the start of fall ball. But we got a long time to the start of the 2026 season. A lot of things can change. A lot of things can happen. Alyssa Parker can come in and be a star immediately. Audrey Lowry can come back and look like the best pitcher in the country. A lot of different things could happen. But if you're asking me right now, I think OU did a very, very good job of answering the most critical question heading into next year, and that's who's your ace going to be? Because I would pencil in her right now. Sydney Berzon is most likely to be the ace in 2026. So how you guys feeling? I mean, it's going to be a long off season. I know we're going to have to buckle in and try to enjoy this ride as much as possible together. But this is big news. How you feeling? Drop it in the comments. Like the video. It's a good news day. Like that video. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend about what we're doing here with OU softball as well. Let's go Sydney Berzon in the fold for Oklahoma softball. Good news. Can't wait to see what she brings. Leadership-wise, presence-wise, talent-wise, everything. I think she's got a lot to offer, and OU's gotten the best set of transfer portal pitchers before, and I would expect this once again. All right, good news. Have a good day. As always, appreciate you watching.